What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today, I'm going to be reviewing this Star Trek figure from the newer film reboot from 2009, directed, I believe, by J.J. Abrams. It is of Captain Kirk, the main character, and played by Chris Pine. I'm going to go over his likeness and everything. You see there's a couple of accessories in there. Turn it over on the back, you see this also says B9. Turn it on the back, you see the B9 is one of quite a few figures in this line. B9's right about there. And this is my second Captain Kirk. The first one came with this actual Enterprise setup. So I'm going to do some customizations to this Kirk or the other Kirk, whichever one I feel deserves the customization. You see there are a bunch of other characters I have, most of them I believe. The only ones I don't have are Spock, Pike, and Uhura. Have all the others. I've done a review for Chekhov. Not sure when it'll be posted in relation to this. I've also done a review for Sulu. I'm going to do a review for all the action figures. I know Scotty's in a piece with the transporter room. So I'm not sure if I have a solo figure. If I do have a solo figure, I'll do a review for it. If I don't, we're going to miss out on that one. But I will do a review for original Spock and Cadet McCoy and Nero. So let's go ahead and get this guy out. Oh, this is my Playmates, by the way. They're probably most familiar with for making TMNT toys. This is not for onion heads under the age of 4. And again, this is from 2009 from the Star Trek movie. That's when it came out, the first one. There's been 3. There's Star Trek Into Darkness, and then Star Trek Beyond. I have only seen the first 2. I can't remember if it's the second one or maybe the first one, but I just thought about it. The love interest in one of them is also in Men in Black 3. So she's in quite a few space-themed movies or TV shows. I'm going to cut away, guys, because it's hard to get this thing out of its plastic. Okay, so I'm back. That one was easier to get out of its plastic than Sulu was, but here we are with Captain James T. Kirk. Kind of looks like Chris Pine, but they could have done a better job. Not horrible. I like the detailing in the hair. Whoops. See, it's a little wobbly. I like the detailing in the hair. See, he's got this mustard yellow shirt on. Some silver accents. He's got 3 stripes. I guess that means he's the captain, because Sulu did not have that many. And other than those on the shirt, on the sleeve, and up here, those are the only color other than the mustard. There's black at the top. That might be an undershirt. Pants are dark brown, grayish brown, if that makes sense. Then he's got boots, silver boot buckles. This little texturing here. I think the paint's pretty good. You see where he was in the package, the shirt's starting to bend. But that just goes back to what I was talking about, like how this is a weird material. Got a dot on his forehead. Comes with several accessories. Blaster, which all the characters seem to have. All the characters have the same accessory. Blaster, a holster for it, the belt, this insignia. It can go in your shirt, but it's also a stand. See, that's how you get it flat down. They got 1 peg hole. His is really easy to get in. This is a really ingenious way Like, I don't think this will hold. You'll lose this if you put it on your shirt, but I think that's pretty smart if a kid wanted to do that. This chair, again, as I've said before, this chair looks like it can go with anything, really. Fits most 3 3/4 inch figures, but it doesn't look like it could go in a bedroom for a human character on Earth. You get this part of the diorama. There's like an extra piece of plastic under this tape. It's annoying, but I'm not going to lift the plastic up. And you see it tells you what number it is with correspondence, B9, in case you forget. Comes just below his hands. So doop, 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 doop. So yeah, that's his accessories. As you can see, he can sit in his chair. Let's go over his articulation. You see his head, you ever saw me going back side to side with it. It's a little wobbly, but his head rotates 360 degrees. Head's attached to the neck, which I don't necessarily like, but this is still easy to get out. Just warming this up, pop it out, put a different head in there. Arms go up that high, which are pretty damn high. Rotates 360 degrees at the shoulder. Oops. Just got to get his armholes lined up. His right arm, his left arm is really stiff, so it won't bend. But see about that's how much it will get even when it's not stiff. It'll rotate 360 degrees. This one still does it. It just, as you can see, there's just not a lot of space for it to bend. Hands rotate 360 degrees. And I believe they can come out. This one's actually coming out right now. That white's not good, man. Come on. Trying to get it to focus. He just wants to focus on his face. I can't tell if it's a risk of breaking or if that's just how it is. I don't want it to break, obviously. Waist articulation. Waist articulation, 360 degrees. Legs go up, legs go back. He's a nasty-o. Again, knees, not the greatest articulation, or not the greatest degree of, but they still rotate 360 degrees at that kneecap. His feet also tiptoes, stand on his heels, and then his ankles rotate 360 degrees as well. He does stand up on his own. My table is a little slanted. It's very slanted. But he's able to overcome it. Guess I should have done it a little bit closer so you can see his head. This table is very fickle. Boom. Put that chair over there. Let's get his height. Just under 3 3/4. Now this is my second Captain Kirk. The first one came with the U.S.S. Enterprise itself. Same exact figure. I think this individual Kirk's head looks better. His face looks better, rather. This one looks like, got a little bit of hurt burp. Hair's painted a slightly different color. I think it's the exact same sculpt. It's just all about the painting. Yeah, these are exact same figure. I will say when he's in the U.S.S. Enterprise, he's packaged better. You see how the legs aren't as warped. I might just switch their heads because I do like this buck better. Yep, same figure. We compare this guy to some non-Star Wars figures, or non-himself, Star Trek figures rather. I'm going to compare him to Marvel's Blastar. You see Blastar towers over him. Then we'll compare him to, here, the security, Tasha Yar. She's a little bit shorter. Obviously, this is from the Next Generation, and this is from 1989 or 88. I can't remember. This is a Gloop figure. I want to start getting more of these as well. Anyway, if I can get him to stand up again, I'll get him to sign off. Or I can, you know, just stand him on his base. Now he's even taller. Like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know where they can find me. B.O.B. That's right here, Bob's Holly World. I'll catch you next time.